Make sure to follow all my other social media pages if you aren't already. Follow me on Instagram at the Healy6, Twitter at the Healy6. You can follow me on Snapchat at Healy6, and I also stream on Twitch at Healy6. What's going on, guys? Healy here, and the MLB season is now over. It's playoff time. So you thought. There's actually 2 games getting played on Monday, October 1st. Be game 163 of the season for 4 teams in the league. Brewers are at the Chicago Cubs, and the Colorado Rockies are at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Whoever wins that game advances on to the divisional series. Whoever loses that game, they play the next day against each other, and then the winner of that game will face either the Brewers or Cubs in the divisional round. Sounds like a not so fun time if you lose. The first matchup we're going to go over is the Chicago Cubs versus Milwaukee Brewers. It's in Chicago. The Cubs had an 11-8 record over the Brewers this year, so that's why it is in Chicago. And the Cubs at home are 6-3 against the Brewers this year, which is great because on the road they were only 5-5 against them. The Cubs are the only team to announce their starter for this game. It's going to be Jose Quintana. 13-11 record with a 4.09 ERA on the year. You look at that and you're like, why? Why would he be the starter for this game? He has 6 starts against the Brewers this year. 4-1 record with a 2.17 ERA. He's had their number so far this year, and the team's only hitting like 177 against Jose Quintana. Christian Yelich. I know he's been heating up. It's hard to get him out. He is 0 for 11 versus Jose Quintana this year. So Quintana might be the X factor for this game. Lorenzo Cain has Quintana's number, batting .296 versus him. But everyone else, they don't do so well. Hernan Perez, 25 ABs. He actually bats .320. But all the other batters, they're like .250 or below. The probable starter for the Brewers, going back the past couple of days, will probably be Jhoulys Chacin. And against the Cubs this year, he's pitched in 4 games, 2-2 record, is a 1.59 ERA. So just like Jose Quintana, Chacin has dominated the Cubs so far this year. The Milwaukee Brewers finished the month of September 20-7, winning 9 out of their last 10. So they are hot when they needed to be, and it's going to be scary for the Cubs. The Cubs finished September 17-12. The Cubs won 7 out of their last 10. So both teams are doing really well in their last 10. But I would be afraid of Christian Yelich. Now the X factors for both teams. Christian Yelich. He has to continue his hot streak. The past 5 games or so that I've watched of Christian Yelich has been unbelievable. You can't get him out. His eye sees everything, and he crushes the baseball. For the Cubs, my X factor is going to be Chris Bryant. Javier Baez, Anthony Rizzo, they're going to do what they have to do. But Chris Bryant, who's been hurt with an injury all year, it seems like. He didn't play too bad this year, but he's definitely not playing at the level that he's shown the past couple of years. And this is the time. They need to win tomorrow. So Chris Bryant better produce. If I'm going to have to pick a winner of this game, without bias, I have to say that before because I am a Cubs fan, I do think the Cubs squeak this out. The Cubs have made the playoffs the previous 3 years. They've made the NLCS. Joe Maddon's going to put out a lineup that will win them games. They showed against the Cardinals yesterday that even though they go down early, the bats, once they start going, they put up a lot of runs. The bullpen, best in the NL this year. Absolutely huge. So if Quintana gets rocked a little bit, the bullpen should be able to come in the game and keep Milwaukee at ease. Yeah, I think the Cubs will squeak it out. I think it's going to be a 6-4 ball game. Could be wrong, though, because like I said, the Brewers have been hot. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Give me your prediction of the score. The other matchup is the Colorado Rockies at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, this matchup's going to be tough because the loser has to travel on the road to face the other team in the wild card. On the season, the Dodgers won 12-7, so they are at home. And the Dodgers at home against the Rockies, 6-3. So they have a pretty good record against the Rockies at home. The starters for this game, Herman Marquez. He has a 2-0 record with a 2.57 ERA against the Dodgers this year. Both of his wins came at Dodger Stadium. And at Dodger Stadium, he's allowed just 2 runs on 4 hits in 15 innings of work. So the Rockies look like they have their guy for this game, Walker Buehler. Against Colorado this year, he has a 2.61 ERA. He started 5 times against them with an 0-1 record. So has not really posted any decisions, which is fine. 31 innings of work in those 5 games. Walker was supposed to be the scheduled starter for game 162. But the Dodgers did not want to go with Rich Hill for 163, and they threw Rich Hill on Sunday. Herman Marquez versus Walker Buehler. The Dodgers bats have struggled against Marquez this year, so they're going to have to find some way to get some hits in that game. On the other hand, Walker Buehler, Arenado batting 300 against him. Charlie Blackmon, 267. Iannetta, 286. But besides that, not so much. David Dahl, he's been going off lately. He's going to be my X factor for the Rockies, as I feel like Arenado, Charlie Blackmon are going to do their things. Kind of just like how the Cubs in their matchup. But David Dahl, going to be the X factor. He's had a home run, I think in like 5 straight games or something. I don't know if he had one on Sunday, but the past week or so, he's had a bunch of home runs. I feel like he could be the spark plug for that team when they need him most. And the X factor for the Dodgers, I'm going to go with Manny Machado, the star of his team. Only going to play probably a few more games with them. Hasn't really had a chance to do anything in the playoffs the past few years. But here we go. He's on a contender. And this is the game that they need him most. Because I don't want to play the wild card game on Tuesday. You have to win at all costs. Manny Wood, baby. Manny Wood, he has to shine, you would think. Again, just like the Cubs-Brewers game, let me know your thoughts on this Colorado game as well. Who your X factors are going to be, and the final score predictions. For this game, I didn't do this final score prediction. I think it's going to be 7-2 Dodgers. They've owned the Rockies pretty much all year. The Rockies are on the road. Rockies had a pretty good road record this year. But the Dodgers being at home, the game that matters. Just like the Cubs, the Dodgers have had playoff experience the past couple years. They're going to be ready for this game. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. This is Healy, and I am out. Peace.
Dice on the beat.